Hey, what's up gamers? I'm trying out Path of Exile today. I've never seen this game before or heard anything about it, except that I have a general idea that it's very similar to like a Diablo 2 type of game. I never played Diablo 2, so that doesn't help me much, but a dungeon crawler, I assume, hack and slash looter, I assume, so let's get started and check it out.
By the divine authority of the Templar, you are hereby exiled to the forsaken shores of Reichlast. You have transgressed against God and consorted with sin. Find your redemption, exile, or die in the attempt.
Ooh, sounds so serious. Oh yeah, so this is the part of the stream where I spend a ridiculous amount of time deciding on what type of character I want to play. So, let's see here. Templar, you swore sinew and soul to serve God in the Order of the Templar. For years you built a life upon faith, only to smite it asunder with one sinful blow. Is that not the greatest folly of all, to lose faith when it's all you have left? You were once the chosen of God and a Templar. You are now the chosen of Wrathclast, an exile. Alright, you were born with quickness of body and sharpness of mind. You have paid for these gifts. How have you paid for these gifts? With innocent blood. Yours is a predatory profession. The business of butchery. You have stolen many a life to fill your purse. Now you will earn your redemption in Wrathclast. I assume Wrathclast is where we're headed. So let's see, we got basically a paladin. I assume this is like a rogue slash assassin. Do you think you are savage enough to face the land of the damned, marauder? We offered you truth, yet you still clasped your superstitious lies. We offered you service, yet you wasted your strength in defiance. Wrathclast offers you something else, an education in true savagery. This looks like a barbarian type. Oh, we got a ranger slash archer type here. It looks like, well, it's just freaking called ranger. Okay, maybe I should shut the fuck up. Swift and silent, you stole the bounty of others. A crow that plunders our crops, a stray dog that slaughters our sheep. Wrath is a land of man. Of men, not animals. Think on that, ranger. When Wrathclast shows you how to truly live like an animal. Yeah. Duelist. Huh. I'm noticing a distinct lack of magic type. Oh, I guess the last one's witch. And I assume paladin has some sort of magical stuff going on. I'm just surprised that, I feel like... I guess duelist is just like a swordsman. Not specializing in two-handed combat like this guy, and not specializing in holy protective magic like this guy, I assume. These are all assumptions. I gotta assume some things, or else I'm gonna spend hours on the internet trying to decide which is best for me to play. You were born to be swift and strong. What you did with your gifts, duelist, you squandered them on self-indulgence. Sin has led you here, your path inked in the blood of gratuitous murder. You've betrayed the grand arena. Now Wrathclast shall be your audience and your foe. Oh man, duelist almost sounds like they were a gladiator that is somehow even further exiled. Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity in darkness and depravity? Innocence is our father, Oriath is our mother. When a daughter strays from the light, she makes herself an orphan. Learn well the lessons that Wrathclast will teach you, which is your only hope of finding your way home. I see. I mean, I'll admit that I'm instantly drawn to Witch. I love playing magic users in these types of games. But at the same time, it's always difficult. Like, from my limited experience in this type of game, when you pick the magic user class, the beginning of the game is very difficult until you get higher level magic and a bigger mana pool, and then it becomes more manageable. So from what little I know about this game, it's sort of like a labor of love by this company who loves these type of games. It's free to play on all platforms. It is not pay to win. It's just cosmetics that you can pay for. So I like the company that made this game wanted it to be free, wanted as many people to play it as wanted to play it. So that's really cool. It looks cool. I'm just saying random things because I'm stalling, trying to decide how I want to roll with this. Like, I'm tempted to do Ranger. Ranger can be hit or miss. It could be either really a good class to have early game because you can take things out of ranged, but it's always hit or miss. Like, if they limit the number of arrows that you carry, Ranger could be a terrible choice for early game. Depending on how the enemies are able to close distance, it could be a terrible choice early game. I think I'm gonna go with Witch and see how it goes, and then if worse comes to worse, I'll come back here and pick something different, but let's do it.
Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity in darkness and depravity? Innocence is our father. Arieth is our mother. When a daughter strays from the light, she makes herself an orphan. Learn well the lessons that Rayclass will teach you, Witch. It is your only hope of finding your way home.
Shit, I guess I could have selected them all and had the game read those off for me. Whoops. I'm sure y'all enjoyed hearing me read them for you. I did a much better job, obviously. So yeah, let's pick a name. Looks like it might force me to play female character, but that's fine. I like selecting Luz. For my female characters, it is Spanish for light, which is maybe an ironic name for a witch, but we're gonna go with it. Sure, play. What? Lose. I've somehow ended up in this, like, menu I don't mean to be in. Right, lose. Lose. I like it. I don't know if y'all can see on my screen where it says A, the A button is play. I'm pressing the A button, and it just brings me back into that field. Ugh. And keeps blanking out my name because I'm not paying attention. So then I press down on the joystick and it brings me up to this group menu up here, which is not what we want. Try and start to see if that does it. Doesn't seem to. Alright, let's Alright, I'm gonna hit lose, and then I'm gonna hit B. No, that didn't work.
Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity in darkness and depravity? Innocence is our father. Arieth is our mother. When a daughter strays from the light,
I'm dumb. It's telling me a character with this name already exists. So someone's already stolen my favorite name for characters like this. So let's do
it is your only hope of finding your way home.
We'll try a famous witch. I'm sure this name is also already. Oh crap! It's gonna make me do an underscore. Ew. No, thank you. I thought it was gonna make me do all this character customization, and that was gonna be the holdup. But this is actually tricky to try and figure out what I want to name this character.
very sand shivers with malice. There's a power here that welcomes me.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. Looks like you found something you can defend yourself with. Good. This place is crawling with criminals. There's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking if there's...
The dead will soon rise for me, not against me. And I thought I'd be a dead woman by now.
Alright, gamer, sorry about that. I've been off mic for a hot minute there. This is very interesting so far. This skill tree is very, very intimidating. So it looks like my basic attack is not using a mana, which is great. I was a little worried about, as I mentioned, about playing a witch, because sometimes the magic user ends up pretty weak at the beginning of this type of game. But so far I'm pretty impressed. You know, having a ranged attack right off the bat that's essentially free to use is serving me well. Looks like health does not regenerate over time, but when I leveled up it fully restored my health, so that's great. So now 24.9, and what's this one? Also 24.9, so it's basically just a duplicate. It looks like I have a very finite inventory. So this passive skill tree is extremely intimidating. I'm wondering what the difference is between points and refund points. It makes me a little nervous that those are separate categories, because I would certainly hope with a skill tree this complicated that you can reset it. But I wonder if when you reset it you lose some points, they become like a weaker thing called refund points. I don't know. Like, this is especially intense because, like, it not only does it branch up for frickin' forever, but look how far it goes to the sides, and then if I want, I can, like, loop down, and there's a whole frickin' thing underneath here too, because there's just extremely, extremely intimidating. But despite how intimidating this is, God, I'm literally just trying to find my way back to the center of this giant web. Right, okay. As intimidating as this is, it looks like I really only have two choices right now, which is increasing my spell damage and increasing my maximum energy shield. I'm gonna assume energy shield is my health pool, especially since actually, honestly, maybe not. So then, I'm also noticing, so because I started as a wedge, okay, energy shield is absolutely not my health, because that's got a whole separate thing in my stats, and right now my energy shield is at 0. So that must be something that I have on top of my health that maybe uses... Well, anyway, so I noticed that the numbers 14, 32, and 14, I'm sure that's based on the class I chose. The amount of information in these menus is very overwhelming, but you know, I'm just taking it one step at a time, so I think we're gonna be all right. We're not gonna talk about how much I was talking to myself while my mic was off. I'm sorry, y'all. But I was silent for so long. I was muted my mic and forgot about it. My bad. Yeah. So I think getting this is going to give me an energy shield, which I don't currently have at all. But I really do need to think about, because these are branching off. Oh, that just straight gives me 10 to intelligence. As does that. Well, okay. What does intelligence do for me? Oh, I see. I assume that all of these things under here are directly related to... I mean, I'm making a lot of assumptions, but one thing I did notice is that these numbers, the 14, 32, 14, do show up on here. And then I'm wondering if, like, the reason that I only have these two options at the top here is because of my intelligence is at 32. I wonder if I had, like, higher dexterity or strength, if it would be branching off in these other directions. So maybe this stuff at the bottom I don't need to worry about as much because it's not meant to be for my character class. Well, I'm very tempted to see... What I really wish I could find out is if me attacking with my wand counts as spell damage. Because if it does, then I definitely am leaning towards getting increased spell damage. It looks like the two paths are really like get an energy shield for yourself and increased mana regeneration rate, and then minion stuff. Minions do increase damage, minions have increased attack speed. I assume I'm going to be summoning minions very soon. And then here I get to choose whether I want to focus on my energy shield or if I want to focus on my minion stuff. See, this is interesting. Like, if I end up going this route, so another thing you can choose is, like, instead of going on these specialized routes, I can just increase my int all around the damn place. Like, I don't know how important it is that I maintain a high intelligence. Like, I assume intelligence has influence over what my max mana pool is, so probably... Alright, so these tooltips lead me to believe that the wand is not, I repeat, not magic damage. It is physical damage. Because this is a whole thing based on increasing my wand damage, and it talks about it as physical damage with wands. Ugh. That makes this a really tricky first decision. Let's see how far I can get. Let's see if I can get to like level 3 without bothering with this. Because this is, I wanna ruminate on this a little bit. And I'm sure y'all are sick of me staring at menus. It would be nice if, like, I don't want to skip tutorials, but that thing is right in the middle of my screen, and it's not helpful. I wish it would go away. So now that I can tell that my wand for sure doesn't take up any mana, I'm just spamming it. Because why not? Oh, that looks like trouble. That looks like trouble. That is not taking damage nearly as fast as other stuff has been. I'm gonna start using fireballs and shit. Well, it is slow and it does not seem to have ranged attacks, so... Looks like my mana does regenerate. Oh shit. Maybe I spoke too soon about it not having ranged attacks. Oh, did it just heal itself? Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that one bit.
More mana.
Okay. Whoops. Oh, that was a waste. So, typically in video games like this, when a monster can heal itself, it can only do that once. And then it just lets you kill it. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case here. I certainly didn't get its health this low before. Looks like I caught it on fire, which is probably good. That's right, get fucked. Alright, that was a very difficult enemy, and I got a lot of cool stuff, so let's check it out. That's right, it's not gonna let me. So, armor 19. Armor 19. I'm not seeing any evidence that that these items are taking like durability damage over time, which I like. I hate games that do that, honestly. So let's get rid of this, which is a duplicate. Let's get rid of this, which is a duplicate. This is unidentified. Well, I don't have a helmet yet, so let's identify that. Are these, I assume? Yeah. Awesome. Equip that shit. What we got here? Driftwood Wand. 5 to 9, 7, 1.4. 5 to 9, 7, 1.4. So it's the same, except it doesn't have all that cool stuff I have slotted already, so we'll get rid of that. Glass Shank. Driftwood Scepter. 5 to 8, 6, 1.5. I mean, let's also ID this. Well, maybe not. I better save those scrolls of wisdom because I'm pretty sure I started with those 3 at the beginning of the game, so. We've already got a plate vest, which is just fine. Cool. What's this little thing? Oh, right, the armor strap. Cool. Is there a way to, like... Okay, yeah. Just because this is bothering me, let's put this here. And we'll just line up this junk. Just for the sake of my OCD. Why is... Oh, because I just dropped all that stuff. Right. Jolly good. Now that I see how magic works, though, I think... I mean, it sucks because, like, mana regeneration rate, I'll also see, based on the combat experience I just had, how useful that would be. Ugh. Okay. We're already a third of, like, that gave me a ton of experience points. We're already a third of the way, essentially, to... So, but now the problem I'm having is I do not know where I'm supposed to go. I feel like I've explored this entire area. And, I'm not really seeing a way to advance right now. Sounds like there's, I mean, it looks like from the chat there's an active community. Playing and enjoying this game. Looks like everyone's having fun. That's really cool. Definitely a good sign. if I ever figure out to get out of what I assume is the tutorial region of this game, I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Oh, ew. I wonder if it's like not gonna let me leave here until I spend my skill points. That... like, maybe that's like that red barricade. Let's just like go back to that red barricade and then... because it's for real looking like I've just like slaughtered every enemy in this zone. Even what I assume is like the boss of this zone. Okay. Okay. So let's see what happens if... I don't see any downsides to just blanket increase to my spell damage, so... Yup. I spent it. Are you happy, game? Alright, I made it official. Are you happy, Are you happy, game? Can I... Alright, there's literally just a refund button, but I'm still disturbed by the fact that it qualifies refund points as different than skill points. I'm not sure what that means for me. Oh my god, that did it. I can... oh, Jesus, but... I'm not... oh, it's like a town. Okay. Oh, is that actually another player? Cool. Okay, okay, okay. I see you, game. It's a shared space. Letters of Exile.
Padre of Dayton, you have transgressed against your God and your fellow man. You have been a willing vessel for the following sins. Theosophical vanity. 1 count of public heresy. 1 count of challenging the authority of a church official. God has charged me with your redemption. You are hereby exiled to Reclast, where it is hoped you shall come to repent your sins and make your peace with your beloved Father.
So my takeaway from that is that people are being exiled here for basically no fucking reason. Like, anyone who questions the church is being exiled to this land. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it's not just all criminals here. They're actually some decent people who just got caught up in basically Inquisition type nonsense. Okay, so it looks like this is... I can teleport between waypoints I've already seen. I want to test how this expedition locker works, so I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and put this glass shank into it. Maybe. Oh shit. It literally won't let me. So this is not what I thought it might be, so I'm just gonna walk away. Ooh, stash. I bet stash is what I thought I was just looking at. Try that one out. Oh yeah. Perfect. Let's stash this stuff that I don't think is useful to me, but... This seems to be the main area here. I can go to a new area called the Coast that I haven't been to. There's an event notice board. Looks like this is player trade system. We've got some quest givers, I assume, are the exclamation points above people's heads. This is blessedly a pretty small area, so yeah, let's pick up some quests.
I saw what you did to Hillock out there, Witch. Your black art is the reason you're here, in exile. It may also be the only thing that allows you to see another dawn. I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of that putrid giant. Back in Oriath, I judged your kind without hesitation. In Rayclast, I don't have that luxury. Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
So she seems pleased I killed that giant, which apparently was a quest. So great. And then, so the game wants me to talk to, I think the most interesting thing it wants me to do is talk to Tarkleg for my reward,
Fine
apparently.
work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, forget I asked. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. Don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
So this is apparently my reward for killing that giant. Everyone seems super pleased I did that, so good. Didn't know I was doing anything special other than keeping my ass alive at the time, but I'm a little disturbed that I can't. Oh, I can see it barely through the tooltip. Select one reward. See, that's what I was kind of worried about. So let's spend an inordinate amount of time deciding which one of these is the most appropriate for me. These tooltips really are something else. I'll admit I'm a bit confused because these look like they're spells. It even says spell is like the first word in the tooltip. But then at the same time, yeah, at the bottom it says place it into an item socket of the right color to gain this skill. It can be removed at any time. So is that how magic works in this game? Is you don't actually have any innate magic. You have to equip the magic, and then so is the fireball spell I have coming from the like one of the 2 gems I've already Well, I guess I just need to decide which one of these spells I want the most, and then we can worry about the details of how I use that later. I mean, these are all blue gems, so obviously they're all going to slot in the same type of slot. We've got Kinetic Bolt, which I assume is like a physical damage spell. An AoE channeled spell, Chaos. Chaos damage over time. Hindered, slowing their movements. Continue channeling adds layers of damage to the debuff, each with their own duration. This sounds really interesting, but also situational. I wish I could see what the spell is called, but it's actually blocked by my broadcast bar, but that's okay. Chaos Aura, I assume something along those lines. Raise Zombie. That's where the minions come in. Not feeling the minion stuff right now. I even already spec'd in the other direction from minion stuff, so. AoE lightning channeled. It's probably just, so that's like straight damage, but this is like damage plus debuff. This is like lightning damage. This is like fireball, but also it like chains to other enemies potentially. Oh, that's interesting. I should be reading this stuff in the like light blue. Funny, which deals chaos damage over time. Enemies are already debuffed by blight are also needed for short. Raises zombie minion. Pulses electronic. See, I'm a little bit curious because this says 1 to 5 lightning damage, but then this says 10 to 14 fire damage. Like, that's a huge difference. Changed plus 2 times. And then I wonder about this, like, 1 out of 308. Like, what does that bar mean? It's a little intimidating. 9 to 15 pull damage. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm really intrigued by this, the one that says channeling. I guess this is also channeling. But this is just, is interesting. It reduces movement speed. I don't know. It's tough. This is a tough decision. I really wish they wouldn't make me make this. I wish they'd just given me something. Honestly, like, I'm spoiled for choice right now.
Founded by Marseilles Lioneye as a supply station for his campaigns against the Karui. In its day, Lioneye's watch could be
I
defended
may or
by
may
just
not
a
have
small garrison
missed
of
some
well-armed
stuff on the other
legionnaires.
NPC, so I'll go back.
What have I got? A handful of starving criminals with driftwood clubs and rusted hatchets. The Eternal Empire has some right nasty leftovers. Whether it's something in the air or in the water, no one stays dead in Rayclast. Not the first time. It can take a little while, but sooner or later corpses wake up and go looking for breakfast.
I'm going to try to avoid becoming the breakfast for corpse.
Nessa's the one keeps the rest of us from losing our minds. To be honest, when she first arrived, I didn't think she'd survive more than a day. 2 at most. She's been proving me wrong every dawn since. Heard a bard once sing that the fairest flowers bloom in the foulest places. He was bloody well right.
Ooh, someone's got a crush on Nessa. Good for you, girl. Or good for you, Tarkley.
I've seen many an exile pass through Lioneye's watch, and many more that simply pass on. Those letters are my way of keeping track, of remembering. Oriath might want to forget us all, but I'll be damned if I will.
I'm gonna admit, I'm really impressed by the lore so far, and I did not expect to find this much voice acting, but the voice acting is really well done, and there's a lot of it. Oh yeah, tell me about Tarkley. He seems to have a high opinion of you, dear.
Tarkley's as good a man as you can find on this god-forsaken coast. He has some wrongs to right, no doubt. What they are, I've never asked, and I never will. If not for Tarkley, we'd all be dead.
He has similar feelings about you, girl. You guys should get together. Alright, so all that's left on my little mercy mission quest log here is to talk to Bestel, so let's see what Bestel has to say. Bestel looks like an odd one.
A wayfish, waterlogged witch, washed up in Rayclast. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy, girl. You could scorch a bloke with a look like that. The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. Alas, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion. There's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw. But he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
Haha. Hint, hint. So cool, that's the medicine chest Nessa asked us to go looking for. She said she thought there might be one somewhere, and he's telling us exactly where we might find one. So that's good. Now it's updated my mission to travel to the tidal island and find the medicine chest. Good, good, good. So I assume these three are all just lore. Let's see what his opinion is of these things.
Poor Nessa. Not even a mother herself, and yet she cares for us all. And what a sickly, pathetic brood we are. May she live to have her own family. A real family. If anyone deserves that, Nessa does.
People here think very highly of Nessa.
Darkly rescued from the waves. A stricken Bestel, fate's slave. From fallen crew and broken bark, Bestel lives, thanks to Tark. Lee.
You are not a very good poet. I'm not holding out a lot of faith you're going to write an epic ballad about my adventures, but I did like the first line, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
The Merry Gull's cook washed up on the rocks over yonder. Dead as a doornail he was, buried him myself. Then, a few days later, I see him on the beach. A little worse for wear, but upright, shuffling about. A land full of disturbing surprises, this Rayclast.
I feel like what he doesn't mention is that his friend was undead. But okay. So that hasn't updated my quests at all. I think it's pretty safe to say that the next thing we need to do is go to the coast, so let's do it.
I know that stench. Just like my sisters upon the pyre.
The smell of burning flesh. That's definitely a good sign that this is a safe and wholesome place for me to explore. Okay. Well, I mean, if this has any basis on the space... Oh yeah, so here's the coast. Perfect. Wonderful. I was like, the coast should be right below me. Yep. Good. We're going to, we're going to follow the coast. Because we're looking for, like, an island that I can wade to, according to... Ow! The front door was that. Alright, hold on 1 second, because oh my god, go away. Right, Blight. That'd be cool to equip. Do I have, like, red, green, blue, blue. Oh, no, discard, not what I was trying to do. Fuck. Okay, close this, open that, pick that up. Back over here. Discard, unequip, neither of those things are what I want. Socket. Yeah. Beautiful. So now... Oh yeah. Wonderful. Beautiful. That's exactly what I want to see. Okay. Alright, cannibal Ecker. Ooh, the cannibals be fast. Oh, cannibals be fucking fast. Oh my god. Get the fuck away from me. Oh, they got projectiles. Oh, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Eek. I'm starting to feel like having an energy shield might have been the play. This is what I was talking about with, like, if I'd picked the Ranger as my main first. I would have been like, with the enemies able to close that fast, I would have boned. I might be boned with the witch, but I have this, some short range stuff that I can do. Especially if I get surrounded by enemies, so we'll see. Channeling spells like that, though, also probably better off if you have a mana shield type thing. Crucified corpse. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so it looks like the game... I see this thing on my map that's trying to guide me in the direction. I'm not sure if it's... I think it's just pointing out how I can get back. To the town. Some of the things I'm seeing in the global chat, I don't like the looks of. Like, whenever someone's looking for a carry through something, that leads me to believe that at some point I'm going to reach a point where stuff is just not doable by yourself. Which, I mean, it's a multiplayer game. I get it. But I don't like having to rely on random, so... We'll see. This is the kind of game my buddy Chris would be way into, so... Ooh. Okay. Interesting. So I gotta level up. I leveled up to 3. These are basically just loot boxes. I mean, I know they're corpses, but... I leveled up to 3, which is good. In fact, so... Leveling up to 3 did not, I repeat, did not... Oh, I didn't level up to 3. It says I'm still level 2. What? It said my gem? Whoa. It said my gem leveled up, which... Okay. Interesting. So, like, this is the same as the plate vest I have on right now, but it has more gem slots. So we're gonna equip that and discard this. Excuse me. These are essentially the same. Oh, these are all different, aren't they? The gem slots. I need to pay attention to the gem slots. Because, like, 1 blue might very well actually be better than 3 green. Okay, well... We got plenty of inventory space for now. I'm just gonna try not to worry too much about inventory space. I'm a little concerned about my health. I'm pleased to see I didn't level up to level 3 yet, because I would have been pretty sad if they don't at least give you a passive skill point per level, seeing as how it takes a while to level up and that passive skill tree is ridiculously enormous. I wouldn't hate it if they gave me 2 skill points for leveling up to level 2 and so on. What the? Why am I just not capable of hitting this? What the fuck? That almost killed me. I don't like that at all. I do like that I'm getting more scrolls of wisdom now. It kind of makes me feel like I'm able to identify things without... Oh fuck. Okay, I used the health thing for the first time. It seems to have restored me to full health. And then like, and with some regen and everything. So I do like that. Okay. I will freely admit that. Oh, don't like that. Don't like that at all. No, no. No, not a, okay, let's try this. I very much like that. See, I can't help but feel like I'm getting further and further away from the coast. Ow. It's taking me further and further away from the coast. The game told me to go to an island off the coast. I like how it sometimes switches targets, like I'll be targeting the thing that's closest to me. And they'll be like, you don't want to target that thing, right? You actually want to target something further away, and that's where I'm taking most of my damage, is when it switches targets, and the thing closest to me that's maybe one shot from being dead, suddenly not taking damage. It's a problem. And my health is super low right now. I'm gonna use another one of these flask thingies. But I'm using those much quicker than I'm getting them, and I don't like that. I just can't get targets on them. There we go. Oh my god. That was a lot of enemies. I just got something. Oh yeah, just auto-equip them. Perfect. I thought that was an upgrade over the blank slot that I previously had in it. So there's a ton of enemies guarding whatever the fuck is up here, so I assume this is the right way to go. It's certainly starting to feel that way. I'm up on another level of this map now. It's weirdly sending ground at me, which is like the easiest enemy in the game. Though I'm still gonna take damage from because I'm an idiot. Mind if I do? Is there any way to view like a world? So it looks like this area I'm in links to 2 other areas. I assume that this area off the coast is where I'm trying to go based on the quest I'm doing. And then there's just another area further up the coast. Probably where I will go after I complete my current quest. Based on the scaling, this map is potentially enormous. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I'll tend to drift in this. Oh, well, that's just a dead end. I really want to find my way back to the coast because going up higher is actually probably a dumb what in the hell?
You there, local, come here.
Ooh, Okay. Hi. What you doing out here?
I bet a yokel like yourself would be eager to see some explosions. Never mind why we're blowing things up just yet. We'll get to that. I've gone ahead and marked the locations of likely treasures and dangers. Consider me magnanimous. You can choose what we uncover, since I'm eager to see what kind of luck you possess. I'll wait back here, as far back as possible. Lay out a chain of devices. We'll make a mighty fine display. During the failed rebellion, I once called out with all my heart. An arrow was arcing through the air. My arm was pinned, and I knew I couldn't get out of the way in time. I was a dead woman. But luck answered my earnest request. Another arrow, also on a murderous path, hit the first in midair, and both were diverted, landing on either side of me instead. That was the first time.
I'm sorry, but I'm
I knew
super
that
distracted
chance
by the
itself
fact that
was
this
a
character
real
is named
force in this
Gwennen.
world.
Gwennen. What a weird, like, why the extra syllable? You're just Gwen, right? Let's be real.
I didn't say that. You must have misheard. During an unspecified war, I once called out with all my heart. An arrow was arcing through the air. My arm was pinned, and I knew I couldn't get out of the way in time. I was a dead woman.
I'm 99%
But
sure the
luck
first time she said
answered my
failed
earnest
rebellion.
request.
That's
Another-
actually fucking hilarious. Oh, now the failed rebellion dialogue option is gone. That's hilarious. During a unspecified war. I see how it is. When with the extra syllable.
I bet a yokel like yourself would be eager to see some explosions. Never mind why we're blowing things up just yet. We'll get to that. I am honor bound to discover the fate of Medvid and the druids of the Broken Circle. They believed they could see into the future by peering into the past. Hypothetically, that's a power I'd very much like to have for reasons of chance and profit. But I'm not sure I want it to be true. If Medvid and his nature mystics were right, and time truly is a circle, aren't we all doomed to repeat our lives over and over for eternity? If that is the truth, then there is no luck. No chance, no human will. All life is just a stage play repeating over and over. I don't think I like that notion.
Yes, cyclic existence. It's a real plague. Yeah, tell me about Medved.
His final fate was unknown, but I do know he cast off his peaceful ways and trained with 2 powerful axes after he arrived here. We're not fools. We see that the dead rise here on Rayclast. If Medved is still out there, he'll be extremely dangerous. Conserve your luck, and use it against him if you find him.
Well, aren't you, like, trying to convince me to use my luck right now to find some stuff. So how do I... Let's see. Oh. Left stick plus... Okay. So like... I want to place one like here. Do I just...
Hell.
Well, I do not understand how to place the explosives. Oh, maybe I do understand how to place the explosives.
Try to go as far as you can with the detonation cord. Further! Keep going! Away from all placed. Shall we light it up?
Okay. Sure.
I should also mention... This might unearth monsters. You can take him.
What?
To learn is to live.
I should also mention this is definitely a trap for new players to crush their spirits. What the fuck? Whatever this thing is wrecking me right now. What is Druid of the Book of... So this is the boss. I hate you, Gwenin. I for sure just wasted like most of my health potions on that shit. Oh my god, look at this nonsense. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Stand over here.
Yes, I could have been more upfront about the danger. But you see, people don't take the job when I mention that the upturned ground is full of deadly creatures. It's a mighty awful land you've got here, local. I wonder anyone survives at all. Though that does speak to why I'm here in the first place. But you'll have to ask Danig about that, if you find him. By the way, if you enjoy a bit of risk, I've got a few things I've unearthed that might be of interest to you. Yes, I could have been. I'll finish up here. See you again soon.
Yeah, fuck you, Gwennon. That was not cool. So I'm gonna just hold on to my currency I got for her right now. I see how it works. Like there's a way to acquire a special currency that you use to trade for at Gwennon, but I get the impression from the items I'm seeing that over time, as I level up, she's gonna get better and better items. So I'm just gonna hold on to the currency for now. I don't know. Like it may just increase exponentially, and I may end up being like, well, that was a waste to hold on to. But I'm not seeing any major upgrades. Like that magic ring might be nice, but I haven't actually run out of magic in a high stress situation yet. Maybe that's coming up pretty darn soon, but I'm really nervous. Like the enemies are getting more powerful, so I'm nervous to like advance, but interesting. I think scepters for a different class than the one I'm using. Like I seem to be able to equip them, but maybe down the line if I'm doing a lot of elemental damage. Could you not? I'm not even a little bit regretting that I picked that spell. That was clearly the fucking spell to pick. It does a really good job when I'm like overwhelmed by multiple enemies. I can just sort of, it's like a canonical attack, a cone attack or whatever. I don't know why I'm saying canonical. It's obviously not the word I'm going for. You know what I mean, guys. I'm rapidly losing my hope that this is going to lead me eventually back to the coast where I want to be. But new areas, new enemies, new loot, like it seems like when you're in a zone, as you're progressing through that zone and you kill enemies, the enemies don't seem to respawn, they seem to just stay dead. So, which is great. Like, I definitely feel like I'm wandering around aimlessly right now, but I'd be way more bothered by that if the enemies were respawning. But the fact that oh my god, fuck this dude. But since the enemies aren't respawning, every enemy I kill feels like progress. Which is how it should be, if you ask me. I'm seeing a lot of like, oh god. Oh jeez. Oh. Apparently that has a bit of an area of effect. I didn't realize that before. So I think I love that spell. I think this is leading me back down to the coast, which is exactly what I want. So I'm very pleased to see that. It's getting more and more difficult to like kill enemies without using magic, which in a way is a good thing. Oh yeah, here we go. Look, we're back at the ocean. This is great. This is good. This is what we want. So I will say one thing that's disturbed me about this game. I'm brand new to it, so I don't know enough to know, like, I assume because this game is online that all this progress I'm making is getting auto-saved. But I don't know how saving games works in this. I'm a little bit concerned that because I'm in a combat area, so I'm concerned that if I just quit now, then maybe I'll lose all the progress I've made in this area. Like they call it like an expedition or whatever in this game. So I'm concerned if I don't complete this like mission, that I'll potentially lose all this progress. Let's get near where I'd like to end my stream. I normally end my stream in 9 minutes from now. But I will let it run long until I know for sure that's the move. I don't know if red's better than green. I'm just gonna discard that for now. Iron helmet. See, this leather cap is like special, so I think it's probably better than the iron one, to be honest. I'm just gonna leave it in my inventory for now, but oh. Waypoint, huh? Well, that's excellent. That alleviates some of my concerns about this. Like, I bet if I quit now. Actually, let's see. Right, so I could travel back to town now, and I also assume I could return to this waypoint from town to like sort of pick up where I left off in a way. I wonder what travel to hideout does. Do I have like a private instance like base. That'd be cool. But there's this really obvious land bridge. I think this is going to take me to the island that the story is trying to... Oh yeah, to the tidal island. Okay. So here's my tentative plan. Since I've discovered a new area, and I just barely got a new waypoint. Those are really big bones. Alright, I take it back. I was gonna say I'm just gonna... Oh! Got crabs, yo. Give me that sweet, sweet lotion. Oh my god, oh my god, ah! Well, I'm super pleased that they gave me a life flask because I was running low on those. Those seem to be quite rare. Interesting. Weathered carving, sure.
Khan has removed the eternal stain from this coast. The Empire's citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads. Our warriors build homes for our families. Our families till the earth, fish the waters, fill the air with song. The Karwi way is yet a seedling here, but it grows, gains in pride and power every day. Khan has kept his promise. The time of the Karwi has come.
Cool. Good to know. Maybe. Duh. Alright, I'm just gonna be real with you. If I had taken one of those single target spells instead of that one, I would be hating life right now with these crabs. What are these? Oh my god. What the hell? What are you? Oh, just cannibals again. I'm getting a bit of a feel for how combat works in this game. I mean... Damn it. I just accidentally used a potion again because my instinct when I see a list of items is to use the D-pad to navigate between them to pick the one I want. And that's a problem. That is not what you should do. That uses potions. That's bad. I was so thrown off by wasting potions in that way that I took some damage in that way. How did I just recover life? Oh, because I've got a regeneration effect from the potion I accidentally used. Of course. I'm pretty sure I just leveled up and then almost died. Like, probably would have died if it weren't for the leveling up. I'm still regenerating due to that potion, so
Too much clutter.
Right, I'm for sure not trying to pick up that jump tomorrow, so don't worry about it, lady. whatever I'm fighting right now is new. Tide Striders? Okay.
Too much clutter.
Does that same thing like, like in Diablo, where it like makes that, it's almost the same sound effect even. Iron Gauntlets, I've got Iron Gauntlets of the Newt, which are even better, so forget that. Shabby Jerkin, forget that. The button bindings are not what my instinct tells me they would do, and it's I'm terrified of accidentally like using stuff. Alright, so okay, we can do this. Trying to pick up the superior simple robe. Because I just really want to know. Energy Shield 13. I mean, I'll hold on to it for now, but I don't think we're gonna go for that. Yo, I bet you anything. This is that ship. I forget what the name of his ship was. I'm sorry, bro, but I bet you the medicine chest I'm looking for is over hither. Actually, crap. That's exactly what I wanted to avoid have happen. I don't want this. Go away. I don't know if anyone remembers me commenting that the action button and the attack button are the same, and that's a problem. But this is exactly why. Like, I'm in a high stress combat situation. I need to be focusing on attacking the enemies. But my character's like accidentally picking up shit because it's the same button. So that's why it's problematic. Is this the medicine check? Oh my god. Hell rate, huh? Enemy magic fusion. But too bad for you that this game already taught me you can dodge almost anything. That's great thing. Actually kicking my ass because you're slowing my movement. So that I can't dodge. I'd like to not die, thank you. This is like the boss of this area. I need to be careful and not underestimate it, because it's all these items on the ground around here are actually making it almost impossible to fight this guy. Because I keep picking up items instead of attacking. Oh, I just fucking get. What does dying? What happens when you die in this game? Guess there's no time like the present to find out. Resurrect that checkpoint. It doesn't appear I lost anything that was in my inventory. It says I'm level 4. I'm probably super badly neglecting this menu, so let's do increase my spell damage more. Cast speed. We're gonna do spell damage more. Spell damage more. And then let's leave this menu. Okay. I mean, I'm a little disturbed by the fact that I can't see, like, I must have lost something, like experience points. Maybe you just lose time when you die in this game. I'm okay with that, but man, I was so close to killing that motherfucker. Look at that. Medicine chest, yes, we'll take. Portal scroll, yep. Chain boots is probably good. Let's take that. Just in case that's an upgrade, we'll take that. Oh, so that's it. Like, that was literally the mission was. I thought this was maybe the medicine chest, but it looks like that's it. That's mission complete. I had to defeat that boss. Don't mind if I do with the iron ring. Alright, I'm not gonna press my luck. I'm gonna go back, use that waypoint to head back to town, turn in this quest, and then I'm gonna call it a day. At least for now. I had fun playing this game. It's definitely interesting. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying checking it out. I died, which I mean, like, that's actually awesome. Like, I like that. I like that I died, but didn't lose much that I could see. But that I died, you know. Dying so early on in a game, like, I'm no scrub, suggests to me that the game is challenging, which is good. Wouldn't want it any other way. We still managed to succeed, to pick up where we left off, kill the boss, and complete the mission. So let's go see about turning this in. Nessa, you're the one. Looks like it shows an exclamation point, whether it's me turning in a mission or me picking up a mission.
I'd almost stopped
Which is
believing in
fine.
miracles. This medicine chest, it's greater than the serums and salves it holds. It tells us that we can do more in Rayclass than merely suffer. I've not much to offer in return, but please, take something and thanks for what you've done.
Apparently this medicine chest I recovered represents hope for these people, so. Recovers life over blah 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 blah. Refills as you kill monsters? Increased movement speed. I think we're going to grab the medium life flask for now. I mean, just based on what I've experienced so far, that strikes me as the most useful. And apparently it's going to like refill as I kill monsters, which is fantastic. That'll make it so I don't have to keep worrying about like potentially wasting flasks and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I may regret that, but I mean, gotta pick something. Oh god, just making me pick more things. Just when I thought I had finally finished with decision making for the day. So it looks like we've got more spells, but different types of spells. Elemental proliferation, supports a skill that hits enemies or could otherwise apply elemental ailments. Oh, these are like, huh? Okay. Oh, interesting. It shows, so that's handy. Like it shows that it would work with my fireball skill, for example, but would not work with my blight skill. Interesting. This would work with neither. Okay. This could support my blight, but not my fireball. Infused channeling support. Protecting you from damage while you channel it. That sounds incredibly helpful, especially with how much I've been using that blight skill. Chance to poison. Summon phantasm. I'm gonna grab this.
The Merry Gull ran aground on the tidal island trying to escape from pirates. As tends to happen here in Rayclast, her crew met a far worse fate. Cannibals. Tarkley pulled Bestel from some hideaway in the wreckage. The ship's only survivor. Whether the ordeal fractured his mind or whether it was just in his nature all along, it's clear that Bestel sails a different course to the rest of us.
Indeed.
God hasn't abandoned us.
So it looks like Bestial and Tarkley have new quests for me. But I'm just gonna do some inventory management here. Yeah, let's identify those. Armor 13, plus energy shield too. What's this? Give me armor 7. 13% increased armor, 10% the lightning resistance, 6% increased stun and block recovery. So I think these are better, but it actually requires level 5, so I can't equip that right now. I definitely want to socket that with my right. Oh no, what just happened? Why do I have so much? I have so much fucking difficulty with the controls in this game. They're not at all intuitive. Oh wow, that actually sounds fantastic. But I kind of want to... Oh, man. Alright, I've unsocketed everything now. So I can... So this is the infused channeling support. So let's socket that here. And then let's socket the blight here linked to it. And then, oh no, I for sure did not mean to unequip that, so let's re-equip it. I guess I'm gonna put this over here, even though I don't think it's gonna actually do anything like that. And I definitely still want Fireball available, so let's bind that to my shield for now. So it did auto-equip the other ring. So it looks like I do have 2 rings. I assume this is like a necklace slot, which I don't have a necklace for yet. Yeah, I want to equip this for sure. I keep accidentally pressing up, so let's bind this up so that I don't keep wasting things. Perfect. I'm feeling pretty good about that. And let's close that. I do not know how to save my game. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and where's the stash? Here it is. Dump some of my extra items that I'm not sure what to do with into the stash. Extra wands and shit I'm not using right now. These robes, this thing I can't equip yet because I'm not the right level. Probably these like broken circle artifacts. Interesting. Kind of feeling like I should probably stash these for now. And this too. And then yeah. Feeling good about that. I'm really hoping this will save my game when I quit. But there's only one way to find out. Options. No. Log out. This is just me testing. I want to see if all those inventory management things I just did saved. Okay, so yeah, so it just auto saves everything you do. Perfect. We'll definitely be playing some more Path of Exile if you found that interesting.